Hey my loves, welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a U-part Amazon wig installation, so sit back, relax, and let's get into the video. So this is going to be a fairly quick video just because it's pretty much self-explanatory. So this was 2 nights prior to my cousin's wedding. This was the night before we actually had to drive down to the DMV because we were staying there for the wedding. And I knew that I didn't want to go to the doobie shop. I knew I didn't want to do my natural hair, and I didn't want to do clip-ins. So I decided to take a leap of faith, hence the words leap of faith, and buy a V-part wig off Amazon. I was a little apprehensive about buying hair off Amazon, but I said, you know what, what's the worst that could happen? I got the hair, it was very buttery, like surprisingly it was very buttery. I ended up dyeing it like I normally dye hair with the Waba hair dye. Washed it, let it dry overnight, and then here in this clip you're gonna see me braid down my hair. Y'all, very simple, just have to make sure you part your hair with the placement where you want your wig, and that's what I'm doing here. I ended up doing a right side part, as I always do. Not the best braider, as you can tell. For my black girls, you know, I did not get my superpowers yet. So we just making it do what it do, okay? So you can do zigzags, horizontal, vertical, whatever you want to do with V-part wigs, U-part wigs, because no one's going to see. You just have to make sure it's not bumpy. But that's what I'm doing here, just braiding my hair down and then finishing off the rest of my head.
Shout out to my mother and my father didn't pull out.
And sidebar, y'all, if you see me looking and squinting, I'm trying to watch Suits. Y'all, get into it. Suits been out for a minute, but I didn't know it was actually this good. So if you need a Netflix recommendation, watch Suits.
Rolls Royce pull up, black boy hop out. Shout out to my mother and my father didn't pull out. MSG sell out, fuck the nigga yap out. Whips on whips, my ancestors got me back south. 2, 4, 500 stacks for the hood. Call me on the that, cause I wish a nigga would race. Do it like I, that's the wish a nigga good face. They ain't getting paper like they should wait. Niggas ain't really on, they crack the shitty on. I hit Drizzy and told him I had.
Alright, so now that my hair is braided down, we are going to actually put on the V-part wig. Now this, you do have to be a little careful because the clips in it can snag your hair. But if you just be patient, unlike me, then you don't have to worry about it. So now that the wig is properly placed in the area that I want it, I am going to begin to section off my hair by parting it where I want my side part to be, and then begin to use my products in order to twist my hair. So this is pretty self-explanatory. I am still experimenting with my natural hair because I have not found products that properly work for me. I am a product junkie, so I use any and everything on my hair, and that's not good at all. However, these 2 specific products I do recommend. The Curl Days, oh my goodness, it's thick, it's creamy, it make your curls pop. Highly recommended. Okay, and then I also recommend the Camille Rose Mousse. Now, disclaimer, that mousse, I believe, just me personally, I believe should be used for wash and goes, not for twist sets, because it does harden very quickly. However, the product is amazing. Your curls will be popping and set for life. So then after all my products, I did forget to mention I used a little bit, just the teeniest dime size amount of the yellow Eco Styler gel just to set it a little bit more. I did my 2-strand twist, then I coiled it at the bottom and then finished the rest of that particular section. Alright, so boom, this is the most important part, the actual wig. So what I did, I sectioned off the hair because I wanted the curls to be more defined. So I did smaller sections so that I can really work the product through and brush the hair and make sure that the curls are popping so that once I actually let the hair dry, it can be very defined. Y'all, I was so impressed with this hair. Y'all gonna see when I dampen the hair and brush it through. The curls were there. And now that it's been a couple months later, I'm saying a couple months, it's been a month later. The hair is still soft and it barely sheds. Like, of course, you have a couple strands here or there, but the hair was butter. I will be putting the link to the V-Part wig in my description box below, but they need to sponsor me because I will be going back since the summer is ending and fall and winter is starting back up. I do want like a wavy little piece, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna show y'all what that's hitting for. All I'm doing here is going in with the same products. Now, I do recommend utilizing products that you don't necessarily like on your natural hair or you don't use as frequently, because I was using my good products on this hair. And I mean, you know, you want it to be defined, you want it to look good, you want it to look like natural hair, but at the end of the day, honey, them curly products are expensive, okay? And we don't got time to be using it on somebody else here. You need to use it on yours. So that's the only thing. You see how much product I use right there? Like, what? Now that I'm looking back at it, why did I use that much curl days? I mean, the hair was still popping. Like, look. It looks so good. But I didn't need to use that product. I could have went in there and used that miel that I was using. But anyway, all I'm doing is just working the product through. You see me taking my little clip and putting it at the bottom because I want it to be a little bit more elongated. And the thing about this, hold on, let me talk to y'all real quick. I was going through reviews on TikTok, on Amazon, on Twitter, on YouTube. I was trying to find the perfect wig because I could not look a mess, y'all. This was my first wedding, so I know I was gonna be taking pictures. I know I was gonna be in pictures, so I needed to look, presentable. Now everybody was saying, get a 22, get a 20, get an 18 at least. And I'm like, y'all, like, first of all, I don't need to be Rapunzel at this wedding, okay? And two, I don't want to have to deal with that hair because then that means I have to actually do my hair to blend it in since it's so long. You know what I mean? This is a 14-inch. Let me repeat. This is a 14-inch, y'all. By the time I worked the product through, by the time I brushed it through, by the time I took the clips, and this is a tip, I don't believe I showed it, but what I did was after I took the U-part wig off, I got those little cheetah print clips and I stretched the hair, clipped it, went up, stretched the hair, clipped it so it can be longer than what it actually was. And y'all, it did the trick, okay? Since it was a 14, it could pass for at least a 16 and a half, okay? I'm telling y'all, if you don't want it too long, but you don't want it too short, 14-inch is perfect. Now, this is the hair up close and personal, and baby, do you not see the... Y'all, now the only thing I have to work on is actually like matching the hair to my hair, because as you're gonna see like towards the end once I show you the final product, with it dried and everything, it doesn't necessarily blend. Now, it's not too bad, but it doesn't blend like I wanted to, and that's because I really didn't take my time. I was in class while I was bleaching this hair and I was trying to pay attention to the professor and like so I didn't get to dye it the perfect way that I wanted to. However, it does the job. But this hair, I cannot rave enough about it. It is too good.
Drizzy and told him I had a milli phone. All my company's full, told him to keep the loan. I took the gold bitch home, niggas was big mad. I put that bitch on the shelf.
So now I'm just running my fingers through it because y'all, it actually like feels really good. So that's all I'm doing here. I'm just playing with the hair at this point because it was done. I ain't had nothing else to do to me. I done put all the product in it. I done made sure I brushed through it, but the hair feels so good. I can't stress this enough because I know how it feels. I went through the pain and the struggle. Okay, so I went through it so you don't have to. This hair is perfect. It is perfect. It's buttery. It's long. It's defined. Emphasis on defined. It is such a defined wig, and it's so easy to put on and take off. Now the only thing you do have to maintain is your natural hair, but I mean, a couple 2-strand twists compared to a couple 20 is worth it in my opinion. But y'all, too good, too good. And just for reference, all I did after this portion, I took the U-part wig off, I hung it up, and I did the method like I told you. I pulled the hair, clipped it, pulled the hair and clipped it so it can be elongated. But y'all, look, 14 inch. Just keep that in mind, 14 inch. But that's all I did so it can dry overnight, and then the curls stayed the same. Like it was just dried. And then it does give you a bit of volume to it once it dried, and it's just perfection. It looks like your hair. So that's all I did after this portion. Great sleep, right? We're just gonna pretend like this was the next day, even though this was probably like a week later. But this is me taking out my hair. Disclaimer, I will insert pictures of what my hair looked like the next day, but this is a week old hair. Okay, I didn't do anything to it. I didn't put no product in it. All I did was dampen it a little bit, so it may look a little straight, but we're gonna ignore it. Just act like it's curly. I'm taking the hair out like I normally would. This time I did notice doing a regular braid worked better if I just made sure the product was in there. But all I did was put that in, take it out, and blended the hair with the actual wig. What I did to make it look a little bit more realistic, I did, you know, do a 2-strand twist with the wig and my hair just so it can blend in a little bit more. But that's all I did for taking out the braids.
Sell out, fuck you really got by. Good credit score, this car really can't max out. 2 4 500 stacks for the hood. Call me lumberjack, cause I wish you never would. This is the face, man, I wish you never would. Different, it's really different. Hey, yo.
Alright y'all, this is the final product. Can we get into it? Shaka Khan? Okay. I got this U-part wig. Well, it's either U-part or a V-part. I don't remember. I'll be linking it in my description box below so you guys can look at it. I think it's a V or a U-part wig. The length is 14. I wanted to get a 22, but honestly, by the time I stretched it out myself with these little claw clips, I didn't have to worry about it. And honestly, y'all, for this to be an Amazon U-part / V-part wig, I thought it was gonna shed an immense amount, but it didn't, y'all. It really didn't. Like, of course you're gonna have like shedding here or there, but not as much as I thought it would. All I had to do was use the same products that I use on my natural hair, and boom. Now, I did dye this wig as well. I used the Walla hair dye because my hair, I dyed it for graduation. And my hair is already pre-dyed. It's a long story with that, but I did dye it a little bit. It came black, but as you can see, it's like a brownish red color. My hair is still a little lighter than the actual hair, but maybe you give it like a little highlight, you know. We know it's a wig. I know you know that I know that it's a wig, so we ain't gotta go through all that. We just needed to look decent and look somewhat blended. Honestly, did not think this wig was gonna last. I just bought it. It was $64. I was like, I just need it for a wet-in last week. We're gonna put it on, we're gonna make it do what it do, and then if it don't work out, it don't work out. Y'all, I've worn this 3 or 4 times already, period. Even when it does like frizz up, it's still cute. I have a video, I'll post it somewhere. It looks like my natural hair. Like, I literally just twisted the front of my hair so it can have like the 2 twists in the back. And when it was puffed like that, I was like, yo, this is how my natural hair would puff up. Y'all, 10 out of 10 if you can get it, or if you need something for my natural girlies or my girls that suffer with dry scalp or dandruff and you know you need to wash your hair frequently. Get a U-part wig. I'm so excited for the winter because I'm gonna be wearing this curly unit during the summer because duh, it's summer. But I'm excited to get a straight or a bob. I'm just so excited. So I'll be linking this wig in the description box below. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. You know, meant to win, so strong whatever you want. Whatever you need. Don't call me. Calling on a subtle, we like to get it.